Hello there, YouTube. Oh, happy Saturday. Itchy. Trying to get my sleep all messed up. I go to bed when I want and all that stuff, so I said, okay, enough of this. I got to get some routine back here. And man, it's so easy to screw your sleep patterns up. You know what I mean? You start going to bed later and getting up later, and then when you want to say, okay, I want to go to bed early and get up early, it takes like 3 times as long, man. It's brutal. I have a hard time with it. I used to do shift work, and I had to stop. It was killing me. I ended up in the hospital. I ended up in the hospital from doing shift work. Yeah. Just completely exhausted. I had heart problems, right? So I thought my heart was freaking out. I can't be doing that. Get chest pains and stuff from no sleep. Anyway. I got a new pipe in the mail yesterday. I bought from Unicorn Piper. So this is my first smoke in it. So there, I did a Yabo on it yesterday. It's a Peterson system. It's a 304. It's my first system pipe. So you can, you know, pop the stem off whenever you want to, because it's tapered. Call it the military fit, right? And then there's a little reservoir down there, right? Draft hole's like kind of up here, oops, up there, and then down here there's a reservoir for the moisture, because, man, I'll tell you, every Peterson I have gurgles like a son of a bitch. And I'm smoking some Samuel Gawith Balkan Flake. I think it's probably the first real English I ever tried, and I just fell in love with it. He sent me a can. Sent me a can of that with the pipe as well. And I have some already open, so I left that one, right? I didn't open the one he sent me. This is some stuff I had sitting around, but since he gave me some Balkan Flake, I said I might as well smoke some. I don't smoke it very often. I smoke this shit as a treat. I really like it. It's those Sam Gawith blends are tricky, man. Those flakes are so thick. So what I did this time is I took the flake, right, like, you know, like a piece of, you know, like longer than it is wider, right? So I folded it in half lengthways. And I took a little pair of scissors and I cross-cut it. So I cubed it. And cubed it into little chunks. And I gravity feed it. You know, give it a little tap and then push down a little bit, you know, and then just keep gravity, you know. The 3-step method kind of thing, right? But you know, you just got to be careful you don't push it down too much. And I find it burns a bit differently when you cube cut it. I think my favorite cut is crumble cake. Probably crumble cake and ribbons, right? God, you're kidding me, it's gurgling already, man. I've only probably got 3 pipes that don't gurgle. Well, my call-ups, right? But every factory pipe I have, except for one gurgles. The only factory pipe I have that doesn't. Well, actually, no, that's not a factory pipe. Yeah. But I don't know. It's that my Eric Stockeby. I love that pipe. It says handmade in Denmark, but I don't know to what extent it's handmade. But it doesn't gurgle. It very rarely doesn't gurgle. But it's quarter bed, man. This thing's bent to shit. Any pipe that's got bends in it like that's gonna gurgle, right? But for a system pipe, there you go. I can just pop that off. I don't know if you can see that, man, but it's all the moisture right on the end of the stem. Look at that, eh? Isn't that gross? Yeah, that's pretty nasty, man. It's just condensation, right? It's just, hot air, cool pipe. And all those curves, right? Just like science class, man. That's how science works, right? I want to get it down in the reservoir there to see. Oh yeah, see there's the stem, or there's the draft hole is way higher than the bottom of that reservoir. See that? It's kind of goes like that, but then this goes down like that. Man, how would you ever drill that, eh? Crazy. And then I can just give that a little. I've got some really long pipe cleaners. I got a church warden, I just don't smoke it. So I got some long pipe cleaners. They're cotton, but they're narrow. So for my curvy pipes, I always just take one and cut it in half. But yeah, I got a softy bit on it. It's got a small shank. The softy bit went on real easy. You're lucky I can move it around. I can move the softy bit around when I can't normally do that with some other pipes. It's I thought it was kind of light, but the pipe it's kind of, the center of gravity it's kind of out, it comes out quite a bit. So it's when you clench it, it's out here instead of in close to your face, so it feels heavier in your, the fulcrum. Science. So, fulcrum. Force. Right now. Weight. Fulcrum. Would be the force on the top. Okay, there's the fulcrum. There's the force. See? Science. Would that be a third-class lever? I don't know. Anyway. I'm not knocking you, man. That's just what I do, man. Yeah. It's a nice pipe. If I didn't want it, I wouldn't have bought it, right? It's I wanted a system pipe. And I wanted to give it a try. Smelled really nice, actually. The smell, whatever you were smoking in it, it had that really nice grandpa smell to the pipe, eh? So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I got the dirty old English in there. Oh, that's good tobacco, man. It's just Virginian Latakia. Got that Lakeland, just a hint of it though, not like some of them. It's not as bad as Ennerdale. Not that Ennerdale's bad, I mean it doesn't have the, that Lakeland taste. But it does, but it's not as intense. Yeah, I don't like my pipes to gurgle. I got a couple of Brighams in there too. I don't smoke them very often. I got one of them with, I got a real cheap one, then I got a, I wouldn't really call it expensive, but it's got a huge bowl on it, but it's got the maple insert, and the bowl is massive, and it's a bent pipe. But it, even with that maple insert, it gurgles like crazy. Now, the tenon on the Brigham pipes are made of metal. From what I've been reading, they say, you can pull them apart when you're smoking them too if you want, but I usually don't. Yeah, this Sam Gawith tobacco, you guys who smoke it, where it's so thick, I dried the shit out of it too, right? I can't smoke this stuff out of a can. I don't know how anybody can. I see some videos. Oh yeah, it's just perfect, and they stick it in and they're smoking it. I'm like, man, what are you doing? No, Commonwealth, they're flakes anyway. A Commonwealth, Sam Gow with Commonwealth is like a ribbon or a shag or whatever, and it's still wet. But their flakes are just so thick. And I'm finding it's hard to get it to burn even. Should have had a golf tee. Instead of putting the heat to it all the time, I just keep tamping. Tamping. There we go. Just like that. Don't need any heat, man. Just tap it. It's not too bad out today. The rain let up. I got a French drain in my yard. It's like, you know, a fancy name for a ditch. Drainage ditch, right? I'm on a hill. So the water, this is actually a little, whenever it rains, the water just bubbles up out of the ground. So when it rains heavy, water bubbles up, runs down into my yard. It has nowhere to go, so I had to put a French drain in and, you know, just dig a ditch, fill it with gravel and weeping tile. Runs all the way around my house out to the front of the driveway. But when that thing starts to work, then you know it was raining, right? Still snow on the ground, though, not very much. But yeah, it's not too bad out. Like to get some nicer weather when you get out and take some pictures. Been messing around with Lightroom. Adobe Lightroom. Messing around with that. I don't know the last time I smoked a Balkan flake. It's been sitting there for a while too. I've been smoking a lot. Some of the tobaccos I've been smoking lately have been so strong. Strong English. And this isn't really nowhere near as strong as some of them ones, so I can really pick the Virginia out in this. This is weird. It's like, wow. It's odd. We were carrying on Boxer last night. We got a little chat room going for a bunch of Canadian pipers across Canada there, and Ben was giving away tobacco. He was like pick a number and all this crap. We were carrying on, and then I realized I hit a button and I didn't know what it was. You know, I don't really know how to work it that well, but I guess you can record audio and post it. It's like a walkie-talkie. I'm like, what the hell did I just do? So of course I had to act like a fool and screw around with that. It's kind of funny. K&P Peterson. This is like 3 Petersons I got now. All 3 gurgle. Like I said, any factory pipe I have gurgles, except for a corn cob. Yeah, this is really good tobacco. You got to smoke this stuff really slow, though. I smoke way too fast, but this stuff you really got to smoke slow. I won't be able to get it all the way to the bottom. I have a hard time with this tobacco getting it to the bottom. Not that I can't smoke it down, it just tastes like crap when you get all the way down to the bottom. It's real shitty. You know, your taste in tobacco changes, I find, too. Stuff that I really used to like. I got some Frogmortons in there. I used to smoke them all the time. I love them. I lit some up there not too long ago. I said, oh man, this isn't really that good. Maybe it just doesn't age well or something. I don't know. I don't know if that's it or what. Yeah, I got a nice order coming through. Should be here Monday. And got some stuff in there I haven't tried before. Some aromatics. I went on last night online looking at trying to get another tobacco order ready, you know, just saying, I want to reading up on different tobaccos and stuff, reading some reviews and reading, you know, the what's in them and stuff. And I'm having a hard time with Virginias. I really can't find a Virginia that I like, and he was telling me that all the Virginia that I've been smoking has been bright Virginias. Like, well, I don't really know a lot about them, like Orlick and Dunhill Flake and the HH Pure Virginia, I forget what it's called or something. But then I say, like, Mississippi River, I like that, but it's not pure Virginia. It's got a lot of other stuff in it. But the Virginia that's in it is red Virginia, Ben was saying. So he said, like, try some red Virginia. So I went looking for some red Virginia blends, and I found a couple. But I just want to get, like, maybe 50 grams, right? I don't want to get a big 100-gram tin in case I don't like it. And so I must have been online for an hour and a half, man, looking at tobacco. My cart's still empty. Anyway, I'm not sure how she went out. Yeah, this video is getting a little long, so I'll end it. Just checking out this pipe. It looks pretty good. It gurgles, but you know, oh well. All my pipes do. I'm smoking some Balkan Flake. But anyway, thanks, Ben. It's pretty cool, man. And I'm going to finish this, watch a few videos, and all that jazz. So anyway, thanks for watching, everyone, and take care.